We watched the movie.
We've never been here before. Let's get inside.
Toy Story 5!
Oh yeah, Toy Story 5. Yeah, we saw Toy Story 5. We saw Moana. And now we're gonna see Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
So excited!
What is that in your hands?
Sunglasses.
First time.
Is this the first time you're gonna watch with 3D glasses?
Yes.
Here we are. Let's go find our seats.
Yeah.
What?
Is she dead? Well, that was something. She is knocked out. Definitely a movie for older people, but she just loves Spidey, so she had to come. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a brand new day for Spider-Man.
I understood that reference.
Spider-Man? You went through all that trouble to conceal your identity only to reveal yourself to the most popular YouTube channel in the history of the world?
Not a great plan.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
What's your name? Is your name Peter Parker? Are you Peter Parker?
Buddy.
I am Ricky Knight.
And this is the Crinkle Tower.
We watched the movie, so now we can talk about it.
Yeah.
We want to remind you of our mission to
Yeah.
get 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah!
We're so close. Do you know how many we have?
Just 2?
What did you say?
As of the time of recording this video, we're just 15 subscribers away from 500. But our mission is 1,000. So what button should they press?
The white button.
Yes, if you press the like button, that will help us. There's a very specific button that we're asking for right now. The mission 1. Yes, subscribe, okay? Speaking of missions, I think you are on a mission to look amazing because that's a cool shirt. Let's see your shirt.
Wow.
Who is that?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I also got a Spider-Man shirt.
But we don't want to see you naked because they're gonna see that you're naked.
Brother,
Does anybody know what the purpose of this number is? I think it's a 62, and I'm not sure what the Easter egg is behind that. Maybe in the comments somebody can let us know.
And it says a brand new day. Yeah.
A little spoiler-free reaction, then we're gonna get into the plot summary. First of all, the theater experience, specifically 3D. We put something on our faces to be able to see the movie. What was that?
I remember some sunglasses.
They're called 3D glasses.
Yeah, 3D
And it's supposed to
glasses.
help the imagery of the movie come to life. And when Spider-Man fights, it will feel like he comes out of the screen and he goes right in your face. Oh! And then he comes swinging the other way and
Hey, don't worry on me.
because Spider-Man, he's doing a split now.
He is nuts.
Yeah, but he's also lonely. We always have fun at the movies, regardless of the quality of the movie. We always have fun, especially when we go together.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun because we
and-
eat stuff and we sit down in a dark room where the screen is humongous and the sound is very loud. Do you like the loud sound or does it annoy you a bit?
I like it.
And what did you think about the glasses? Did you enjoy it or were the glasses a little bit annoying?
I like it.
Because I noticed you wanted to take it off, remember? Was it hurting you?
Just a little bit because I cannot see right. It was kind of annoying me, like I was falling asleep or I couldn't see the face right. And when I put the glasses on, it was hurting me just a little bit.
boy.
At the critical toddler's age, it's not super enjoyable, we found out. But the problem is if you take it off, which she did, well, she's gonna start getting bored because you're not gonna be able to see everything well. It was a gamble, we went with it, we had fun, but those are little things to take into consideration.
And we went to the movies, Daddy, me,
And who else?
Spider-Man!
And you fell asleep. Yes, you did. I carried you to the car.
That's not true.
I have evidence to support my statement. In this Spidey, we saw a lot of sadness. It's not a spoiler, it's just a theme of Spider-Man. It's the nature of his character. He's isolated, he's a little bit sad. What did you think about that?
I like
it, but not a lot.
It's sad when somebody's sad, right?
Yup.
It's not a great feeling.
It's scared, it's sad. The people.
Oh, the people in the movie were scared and sad?
Yeah.
And what did you think about Spider-Man when he was sad?
That's terrible.
Well, I mean, it makes for a good story and drama when the main character is sad.
You seem kind of psyched.
No.
So obviously there are also the themes of responsibility.
Yeah.
If you have to do something, you do it. And you do it with a good attitude. And Spider-Man believes that since he got his powers, it's his duty to look out.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not stupid.
He believes that it's his duty to look out for the little guys. There's a lot of opinions around this movie. In my opinion, is enjoyable, but there are certain elements of the plot that begin to fall apart when you think about it. So the first watch, amazing. I'm pretty sure if I watch it a second time, I'm not gonna enjoy it as much, but it is a pretty spectacular piece of work. You can tell that the people who worked on this project were committed. Now moving on to the most awaited part of the whole video, your plot summary. All the spoilers ahead, okay? Get out of this video if you haven't seen Brand New Day. You ready?
Let's go. This story is about a guy named,
Sorry.
well, I forgot his name. But anyway, we know him as Spider-Man. And that is who this guy chooses to be all the time now. With no family, no friends, and no technology. Well, that's what we thought. But no worries. The technology is back. And now he is fighting a lot of bad guys. Ha! Boo! Gadoosh! Oops, wrong movie. He swings around New York with so much awesomeness. But he is lonely, and that's not awesome. He also sees MJ with another guy. Hey, that's the wrong Spidey. There you go. Luckily, his door is not broken, and it seems like he doesn't struggle to pay his rent.
Where's my money?
What he struggles with is his body. His powers get very weird. But before he finds out about spiral puberty, an invisible bad guy causes trouble in New York. Who's that? And how is the bad guy jumping from one person to another? And what is the Punisher doing here? These are questions that begin to be answered when Spidey finds out about Max. Jean Grey was her sister, and for reasons, there are only 2 minds that she cannot enter. Spider-Man's and Damage Control Dude. So, her only option, since going to Spider-Man and asking for help is out of the question, is to hurt innocent people, threaten Spider-Man, and hurt Bruce Banner's reputation.
No!
It's really inspiring how much he loves her sister. Finally, after all the action, she gets caught, and Spider-Man has a deep conversation with Zendaya. Then he figures out Damage Control Dude is actually me. And then he has some pretty cool fights and saves Jean from punishment. Spider-Man gets shot and goes to the hospital. Very scary. But then he wakes up. He makes the Punisher cry. He sees how much people love him and goes away. Jean also goes away, and the Punisher becomes Spider-Man for a little bit. The end. Is anybody going to check on Bruce Banner? No? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Spider's back in space. Let's get into it.
Jean, remember the girl? She's looking for her sister. That's basically the whole story. And Peter is in the way. Spider-Man, I mean. He wants to stop her. He wants to be the responsible Spider-Man. While he's going through his personal chaos, his body is changing.
Yeah, and his web was going crazy.
And he couldn't control it at the beginning.
That he has, and his webs has a little water on his webs.
Water?
Yeah.
Is that what you think it was?
Yeah, I think so.
Not quite. Do you mean it's when he was fighting the ninjas and they shot those things and turned his webs into like a water form?
Maybe.
So I thought the storytelling was neat in a way that it kept me hooked and immersed. I think the plot as a whole kind of falls apart, and that's what makes it to where it can get a little boring. And I'm scared to say that word about a movie that's doing so well with critics and everything. But do you think the movie was a little bit boring, or was it always very fun?
It was a little boring because I couldn't see my eyes a little.
The 3D issue played a factor.
Yeah.
Did you understand everything, or were you a little bit confused?
It was a little bit weird.
Can you tell everybody how old you are?
3.
3. So you're still a very, very, very little girl. And you're gonna keep growing. And then you're gonna understand more things. But even me, as a person who understands a little bit more things than you, I found the movie to be not boring at all. But in hindsight, things don't really make sense. What did you think about the people, the acting? What did you think about him? Did you like him in the movie? That's a long hesitation.
Yeah, and look, he got a shield like Captain America.
Oh yeah, so this is a photo from Civil War when he takes Captain America's shield. I think personally that he did a great job.
He looks like Captain America. Yeah, he has blue and red and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Blue and red. Yeah, it's the same colors. Who else was in the movie?
The Hulk is the same Hulk, but he turned into a Hulk and Captain America say, smash. And he's like...
Smash.
That was a cool movie.
He was different on the movie.
He got controlled by Jean. So the Hulk was released and he was mad. Bruce Banner, Mark Ruffalo, there's nothing like out of this world that we see in this movie. In this role, he's barely even in the movie. But it's a pretty crazy action sequence. I will give them that. You might not be very familiar with this theory because you don't have access to the internet. But it seems like Hulk remembers that Spider-Man is his friend. And so, do you think Hulk and Spider-Man are friends or not really?
Maybe. No. Maybe he's a little mad in this movie. And we're gonna have a lot of movies.
We can watch a lot of movies together because we're a big family.
Yeah, and what happens if people grows up?
If people grow up, well then you can start your own family. And that's gonna make me happy but sad. It's gonna make me sad but happy. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? Let's keep talking about other fictional people's problems because that's more fun.
Remember that he turned into a bad spider?
When he had the black costume of Venom?
Yeah, that's another Spider-Man. But he was annoying.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Remember that he threw the lady?
Spider-Man threw a lady? Oh, yeah, that was annoying. What did you think about Jean Grey in the movie? What?
What that you put?
It's Jean Grey.
I don't like her. Is she a little mean?
So this is one of the parts I do not like about this movie. Her character is treated in the first half of the movie.
Yeah, she's dangerous.
Exactly. Like a dangerous, terrible villain. And then in the second half of the movie, we're supposed to empathize.
Just like Green Goblin.
Oh yeah, just like Green Goblin. Terrible. But then, in the ending, when you fell asleep at the end of the movie, we're supposed to sympathize with her. And I love her performance. I think she did a great job. But the character is written poorly, in my opinion. And that slowly tears apart the entire movie.
And did she go to the hospital?
No. She was in the hospital within Peter's body. Does that make sense?
What?
No? MJ and Ned, the cop lady, the wolf, the government damage control guy. And then we got the additional villains, Scorpion, the Hand, Tombstone. We got Yelena. All of those characters that I just mentioned, I think were treated not very great. I mean, I've seen characters get treated worse, so there's that. MJ and Ned, I think they should have been left behind, but I'm not upset at all by how they got treated in the movie. I think the conversations with MJ were pretty decent. And then the cop lady, the wolf, the government damage control guy, Metzger, and then the additional villains, Scorpion, the Hand, Tombstone, and then Yelena. All of those, I think, That's my opinion of those characters. Some better than others. Others completely bad. But in general, a big, fat, average. And I can say for a fact, those were probably the most boring characters for the Critical Toddler.
Yup.
Anyway, you know what I really liked?
Yeah.
When there was like a person standing somewhere, and then Spidey wouldn't web that person directly. No. There were some scenes where he would web, like, let's say there's a wall here. She's standing here. Web the wall and pulled her. And that way he saved several people at once. So if there was a crowd standing here, he webs the wall and moves all of them by pushing them with the web. Those were pretty awesome. A lot of the visuals I think were great.
And Dad, what happens if I broke the Barbie?
Well, don't break the Barbie because then Spider-Man's gonna be mad at you. Don't break Barbie.
I'm not.
Oh, okay. By the way, we got all of Spider-Man's girlfriends. We got the original MJ. We got Gwen. And the new MJ. So, why don't you go ahead and like this video and leave some comments below if you would like us to review the other Spider-Man movies.
Yay!
Because we've watched a lot of Spider-Man movies lately, right?
Yeah.
The theme, the message, I love it. It's responsibility because Spider-Man is a good guy. When you do good things, that's called being responsible.
Yeah, and what happens if Michael's fall?
If Michael falls, well, you can choose to pick him up. Understanding that you have power that he doesn't. You have the power of more strength because you're bigger, you're older, you're taller. What's the phrase of Spider-Man? With great power
Comes great responsibility.
That is a central theme of this character, and I love it. The issue I have when it comes to the theme of this movie, in the payoff, we don't see consequences.
What's payoff mean?
Payoff means it completes a lesson, or it completes a dynamic. It completes a story, meaning there's a cause and there's an effect. Spider-Man faces a bad guy, the good guy wins, and the bad guy faces consequences.
And he loses.
Now, the issue with this movie is that it doesn't have a certain type of payoff. Jean Grey did a lot of bad things. The good guy let the bad guy get away with doing bad things.
That's Spidey.
This would have been a great opportunity to introduce people like Charles Xavier. I mean, if you wanted to introduce other characters, you could have have her go to a special gifted, prison, a jail for the gifted, so to speak. Whereas if you wanted her to be redeemable, she could have given herself up and said, you know what, I did bad things, take me in. That would have been a redeemable quality called humility, repentance. And then Charles could have told law enforcement, I will help her. There's just ways to do this. I gave my opinion on a lot of different aspects of the film. I think I'm being as fair as possible, but I want to hear your thoughts, Critical Toddler.
I like that something really feels like good, but actually I like that when Spider-Man was a good explorer, but he was a bad explorer in the beginning. And
He was bad in the beginning? What do you mean?
I'm talking about a good man.
Oh, he's a good man?
Yeah, I'm talking about good man.
Okay.
It was a good time at the movie. It's really good.
It's really good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we should go to the movies.
You want to watch Spider-Man again?
No, I want to watch the other movies.
Oh, something different?
Yeah.
It's a great movie to go watch at the movies, but she wouldn't pay for it a second time. Regardless of the quality of the movie, the plot, everything, I love going to the movies with you.
Yeah, and the big TV stores. We don't want it to be smaller. We want it to be big.
Yes,
so
we do.
go check that out and go to the movies not alone, not just one person.
You should go with somebody that you love.
Go watch the movie now and comment and subscribe and check out our videos. And don't go to the movies alone.
Yeah.
That's what helps the whole experience, is to go with somebody.
Yeah. There's a lot of people loving you, and don't let anybody get sick, because that's not the point that people get sick when you want them to be alive, but don't let them get sick, and don't leave their families and be with them. Stay together, but don't get on the street, because that's very dangerous. So don't let any cars get under you, because if we let them, they're gonna crash into you, and there's gonna be a lot of blood. That's gonna be a whole algae, a little frustrating.
Frustrating for sure. You get crushed by a car, yeah. Golly gee willikers, that's a frustrating circumstance to find yourself in, especially in a world that doesn't have Spider-Man. So while I thoroughly enjoyed the first watch, I am holding off on the second watch because I know that the movie will be ruined for me. Anyway, I'm rooting for Tom's Spidey. I hope that the writers learn from their successes and their failures, their mistakes, and the next movie is even better than this one, and it breaks even more records. We love the Spider-Man character, and that ultimately keeps saving his movies. Despite all his mistakes, for some reason, all of us keep coming back to Spider-Man. I think the character is just that relatable, that inspirational, and that powerful that even in its worst movies, we find a reason to be inspired. Unless you're just all-out critic, and I understand watching a movie that way, but in general, we can't help but love this character. I don't know what Spider-Man has done to us, casted a love spell on all of us, I don't know. Comment below your thoughts on Spider-Man Brand New Day and tell us what should we review next.
High five!
High five!
Subscribe and check out our videos, and don't jump on any snakes because that's dangerous.
Oh, be careful with snakes. And be careful with not subscribing because we're looking to complete the 1,000 subscribers mission.
Yeah, share that video.
Say bye, Spidey. Bye!
Be careful, Spidey, don't hurt me.